What's that? Oh my gosh. All right. Well, good evening, everybody. Another full house here at the Celebrity Ballroom in downtown Beloit. The Beloit College Studios, Beloit College TV station. It's an auditorium behind us here where they hold their basketball games. The place is filled up. So we're mounting music for Flatlanders. Yep, there we go. There's a little noise. We mount music for Flatlanders, and we're going to play some. We're going to have some poetry, and we're also going to have an interview of a local entrepreneur. So let's start with Big Wyoming Sky. Out west to find your fame, you did your best, you can't complain. 7 long years, you hawked your wares, blood, sweat, and tears, you paid your share. Now the look on your face says you just might smile, as the nurse hands you the newborn child with your eyes. Wyoming sky, big Wyoming sky, big Wyoming sky. Your childhood days were spent in defeat, going 90 miles an hour down a dead-end street. You looked around, your circumstance, you could have laid it down, but you took a chance. Hold her hand as she learns to walk, and it breaks your heart just to hear her talk and tell no lie. Under those big Wyoming skies, big Wyoming skies, big Wyoming skies. Nobody thought that you were half that clever. Familiar ties sometimes must be severed, but never forever. Wet, your conscience clear, air is thick, this mountain state. We used to move quick, we've learned to wait. When she comes down, say goodnight, kiss your cheek, hold you tight, you're so fine. Again, we're here at the Celebrity Ballroom. We got Svea coming up a little bit later with some poetry. As hard as you try, you get lay your head down to sleep. Pray, pray, pray that you'll make a keep. Safe and warm, and don't overworry when your trouble hold you back like a cage. 'Cause the sweetest things, they always come later from out of the past. Yes, the sweetest things. Surely you're hiding at home with no one to hold. Tears don't turn to gold, they rust. Surely you just can't give up. You can't try hard enough. You deserve to be loved. You must. And don't overworry when your troubles make you feel like thin glass. 'Cause the sweetest things, they always come later from out of the past. Yes, the sweetest things come last. All right, thank you, thank you. The song is called Surely. We had all kinds of people waltzing out there for that one. All right, right. Right there by myself. Listening to the steward explain how to survive if the tank falls out of the cloud. Pull the plastic cup over your mouth and find a hill heading south. Say a prayer, oh, what the hell say it now? I was wishing you were right there by my side. I was wishing right there by my side. I reached out, grabbed a hand, then I turned to see an angry man. He didn't have forgiveness in his eyes. I was wishing you were right there by my side. Look at our daughter now, ain't she pretty? All grown up, living in the city, met a man. Now they're walking down the aisle. She said I do, and he did too. After all the flowers blew, I could tell there was something missing from her smile. She was wishing you were right there by her side. She was wishing you were right there by her side. 1 year later and a baby boy came along like a brand new toy, making her laugh like a kid until he cried. She was wishing you were right there by her side. We're all thinking we've got what it takes. We're all hoping we catch all the breaks. Just like that old man and his fish. We're all trying to haul in that one big wish. But the second we set foot upon the shore, we start wishing we could wish again once more. And before you know, some lab coat says it's time to go. Gather all your pictures together for the funeral display. I stepped outside to catch some air. I came right back, but you weren't there, and I never heard the last words that you'd say. And I was wishing I was right there by your side. I was wishing I was right there by your side. I reached in to touch the hand that still wore the wedding band since the day that you became my bride. I was wishing I was right there by your side. We're all thinking we've got what it takes. We're all hoping we catch all the breaks. Just like that old man and his fish. We're all trying to haul in that one big wish. But the second we set foot upon the shore, we start wishing we could wish again once more. Start wishing we could wish again once more. Wishing we could wish again once more. Thank you so much. What do you think, Svea? You ready? Come on up here. Gonna hear some poetry. Svea is also an author of zines, some zines, right? All right, come on up here. Use this one right here.
Thank you so much. Oh,
Whatever you need.
these tall shoes of mine. Okay. Okay. So, I have a little bit of a somber poem for tonight, which not meant that it's not meant to be said, nor do you have to like it, but just transparent dialogue, fostering communication and what's happening in the country and whatnot. I revisited a poem that I made a few years back in a creative writing class with Toby Altman in Beloit College. Miss you, Toby Altman. Hope he's well. It is a poem. I looked in my notes app to find something. I wanted it to be in kind of the nature-y aspect because I feel that's tradition for Nick and Friends from previous readers. But I also wanted to include some thoughts about, I don't know, what I've been feeling lately, what the country's been like, and what's happened outside of that. I just wanted to start off by reading a little preface before my poem, but here it goes. So, for Beloit College, it continues to serve a diverse student body on an international, out-of-state, and local level. I believe that it is important to be reminded of what is at stake and how frightening it is for us and our community and others around the world who are being affected. Places like Gaza continuing to suffer after phase 1 of Trump's 20-point plan did not cease attacks or provide aid. Violence continues to rage on in many places, from Gaza to Palestine, Congo, and Somalia. We are not short of brutality in the US either, as it threatens to knock down our front doors. For LGBTQIA+ members, a high volume of restrictive state-level bills, federal funding restrictions, and legal challenges are being imposed across the country. Widespread ICE occupancy has torn apart families and ripped from the hands of people who seek asylum the promise of freedom and a better life. Caught in the crossfire have been community leaders and friends. I ask you to think about how it would feel if your family, your students, and friends were in these situations. Would you be able to sip your coffee in the morning knowing what support you've given has been enough? And with that, this is my poem titled, "Oh Yes, They Would." Retirement is tantalizing, but not until you're at least 65, the government says. For my parents, that day may never come. You can't be freed from the system until you contribute to their capitalistic and economic compulsion, instead of contributing to your community, to yourself. A list of what sours this world includes, but is not limited to, biological sexism, police and gun violence, wrongful conviction, financial debt, hostile architecture, government cuts on environmental and food regulation, families being torn apart, unpaid, and overworked. If I could keep track, this list could be woven into several garments, not possibly enough to cover the ass cracks of who keeps these acts of torture alive. The government wouldn't do that, a naive thought. I feel as though I'm being watched closely, and I perform like a child with a dollhouse. The tightening of their grip is to make sure I am doing what they want me to. I feel trapped in a land of receding blacktop parking lots, fast food deliveries, thinking if my Hello Kitty Halloween mug will poison me with lead, long closed small businesses, AI slop, and what the next better-than-sex Kylie Jenner lip plump dupe there is on the shelf of a chain that donates to a monster. I pray for the collapse, for something to emerge from the ashes. I wish for lush forests to take over our cement-loving world, for others to gorge on bountiful food where no one's left hungry, and to kiss the lashes of my trans friends knowing they are safe and taken care of. All that is just a fairy tale, right? Don't be a prisoner in the tower you call home. Feel the control that you put yourself there, not by the orders from a king, but to find seclusion from that control. Find a drive for the things you care about. Learn to become self-sufficient so capitalistic duties give less precedence in your life. There's no time to settle down with kids when there's no future for the world to remain spinning. Become knowledgeable of discrepancies. There is work to be done. Take matters into your own hands. Do not wait for collapse. plant the seeds of a future where freedom and autonomy can prevail. Thank you.
A little bit somber, as you said, right? No, that's great. That's right. And that's what we're trying to do, or that's what this night is also about. And there's so much talent at Beloit College. Svea, what year are you? You're graduating. Oh, Svea got her diploma in the mail this morning. All right. Well, and that's it, is that there's a lot of talent here at Beloit College, here in Beloit in general. So love to hear that voice. All right, we're going to play some more songs. And then the local entrepreneur is going to pop in. And want to thank Mott's and for all the behind the work stuff. We got Anson, we got Jasmine, we got Ellie, we got Sky, we got Maggie. They're all over the place here. Look up into the night sky, baby. You know where you are. I get lost using a map that costs more than my car. You might see everything just as clear as the day. I need glasses just to scratch my ass and find the words to say. This world keeps on turning. You know it never stops. Little boy blue would have blown his horn. I'd have blown my time. I still read the Bible every day, but I never understood why Robin Hood gave it all away. Never understood why Robin Hood gave it all away. I go to bed early every night and I don't set my alarm. Figure the less I'm awake, the less I'll come to harm. You always know the outcome, baby, before we begin. Me, I jump in the water, then remember I can't swim. This world keeps on turning. You know it never stops. Little boy blue would have blown his horn. I'd have blown my time. I still read the Bible, few pages every day, but I never understood why Robin Hood gave it all away. That I love you. You say you love me. I still feel a little insecure next to your PhD. You just say if I feel that way, I should pick up Hey, book. One of these days I'll turn off this television and have myself a look. This world keeps on turning, you know it never stops. Little boy blue would have blown his horn, I'd have called the cops. I still read the Bible, few pages every day. Never understood why Robin Hood gave it all away. Never understood why Robin Hood gave it all away. Never understood why Robin Hood gave it all away. Thank you. Another round of applause for Svea. And she has zines also that she puts together and sells. Support the postgraduate lifestyle, right? Your charm, your fingers on my skin, you cast me fell again. Can't wait, can't wait, can't wait. Can't wait to be holding you tight, holding you with all of my might, whispering in your ear all the things you want to hear. Why worry that I won't when I will? With a stone in the heel of his shoe. My lips are tied together in a knot. From the kisses that they have not got. Oh, babe, don't deny them. Come and don't try them. I come there if I could, but I can't. Can't wait to wake and surprise. Wait to wake up beside. Burn a hole in my soul with your eyes, the black hole. On earth that you love is no lie. I would say that I'm lonely, but that would just not do. My heart feels like it's walking with a stone in the heel of its shoe. Can't wait to wake up beside you. Can't wait to wake and surprise. Burn a hole in my soul with your eyes of black gold. Can't wait, can't wait, can't wait. Can't wait, can't wait, can't wait. Can't wait, can't wait. Thank you. All right. We'll get a little somber too. Rain on the sidewalk, starting to cool. I sit here watching like some damn fool. Soon you'll be calling, grab my phone. Said here comes the sun as the new ringtone. I was stranded, no money in my jeans. I'd even have cause if you were pleasant. I didn't have a clue you had a plan. Everything you do leaves me a better man. 5 a.m. you'd rise and shine. I never saw the sun till 9:30. Something list of chores. I don't even care that the list is done. Felt like a king, new crown. Ever since you pulled me from the lost and found. Right on cue, you help me stand. Everything you do leaves me a better man. Summer flowers in the summer when bright days grow. In the autumn, dry leaves fly. In the winter, when the lawn will die. Oh no pain, when the red, they stick together in the dunny. Right on cue, you understand. Everything you do leaves me a better man. Better man. All right. Thank you. All right, we have our entrepreneurial guest here. Come on up here for a little short interview. No, it doesn't have to be short. It can be as long as you want it to be. All right, we got Levi Anderson, local entrepreneur. Tell us a little bit about what you got going on, some of your businesses.
Sure, yeah. Apologize, I was just napping with my dog in the back. Yeah, what do you want to know, Nick?
What do you got? You got a bar right down the street?
Yeah, we do have a bar just across the street. I moved here in 2013, and I kind of always thought moving to this area, I'd be the stranger that came to town and kind of did a weird little goofy, funky thing. So we ended up opening up a bar. It's called Five Bar, and yeah, we're from here. We're just there. I don't know where you are, but if you're on your phone or a computer, it can tell you where to go.
And you got music in the back?
We got, yeah, right now we've got a big pile of music gear. Some of it's yours, some of it's yours. So this whole, like a bar, what we wanted to do is more like a house party inside of a bar or vice versa. And then my background too, as you know, in the Seattle area, I got to play music for a while in different bands, and I got to travel around the United States with that. And then when I worked for Carry Foods, I travel around the globe to a lot of bars, lots of bars. And I love the idea that a pub is like a public house. And I love the idea of people getting together and good food and good drinks and good music. And so I was like, well, can we do that but make it way different? So we kind of took this route of doing like the Golden Girls and the 70s or the 60s. There's like references to the moon landing a bunch. And it should just feel like you're in somebody's house and you're a guest and you're there to make more friends.
Right.
Yeah.
Tell us why because you travel, like you said, all over the place. Why did you settle in Beloit? I know Carrie brought you here, but why settle?
Yeah, that's a good question. I ask myself that every day. No, for real, I just got away a few weeks ago for a week. And I was like, all right, I'm not in Beloit now. Am I ready to go back home? You know, where I've made my home now for the last 13 years. There's a lot of reasons why this area has been really good for me and for my dog. And it's slowly over time, the more I think about it, the more different friends kind of filter through my head. I got to have drinks with an old friend for a couple drinks here earlier today, and then we ran into other old friends that I had met here now 13 years ago. Someone had said this to me, a real estate agent. He said, this is about Madison, Wisconsin specifically, but I apply it again here to Beloit, and that's the best part about leaving and going and exploring is actually coming back to the small town, actually coming back to, Madison's on an isthmus. It's kind of a small town, and I feel like Beloit is this really nice little gem. We've got the river right here. We do have a bunch of great food. There's a lot of nightlife around here to explore and have fun with. But then now it's like, oh man, now we just have such a baked-in group of quirky, eclectic, I say Island of Misfits toys, and just a bunch of goofy people that find their own expression. And I just see this around this town that I really enjoy. And that's what we have at our little bar. It's the echoes of the most creative and lovely people.
So now, as if having a bar isn't enough, you also have the castle. Tell us a little bit about the castle.
Yeah, it's a enormous ant farm. No. Yeah, that one kind of fell into my lap. I was working at Five Bar, and it was the night before the 3rd anniversary. I don't know if you know this part of that story. Usually we had an event called One Love, and it was like a church that would meet. But that specific day, we had a striptease male group on tour that it went in the back and just did like their own thing dancing. And in came this family, which you know very well, and they were complaining and talking about like, oh, we really want to sell this building. And they're talking to themselves, and I'm just there bartending. I'm just like listening, and I'm like, this is a really bizarre building. What is this? Like, what's going on in this building? And then I realized, like, oh my goodness, they're talking about this building. I literally had sent a link to my brother and my dad. And I was like, oh man, if I could ever buy this building, what can we do to get this? I was trying to get them to come out and be like, dude, sell everything you got back in the Seattle area. Let's buy this amazing old church that's 34,000 square feet, 47 or so rooms, like 3 stages, 2 bars now in it, upcoming brewery, all this stuff. And there I was on the eve of my birthday, the eve of third year at 5 Bar, and I was like, they're here. So yeah, I was just like, hey guys, what's the lowest dollar amount that you actually entertained and accepted that like fell through? Because it's such a complex business. The architecture's from 500 years ago. It was built in 1906. It's a fallout shelter as well that they sandwiched up against it. And then it's just this enormous, beautiful puzzle of a building. And I was like, if I'm gonna stay here for a long time, I think something like that is something that I want to explore. It's its own like little labyrinth every day to figure out what it needs to be tomorrow. Yeah, I feel like it's a little
So
child.
I've seen enough thrillers and mysteries to know that when people gather and start talking about things like that, they played you so well with that. You know, I would really love to get rid of this. You know, and there he's eavesdropping. And then lastly, with your, you also have a musical. You have some, like you said, from Seattle, and you're also doing some things here. Tell us about that.
Yeah. Well, tomorrow we're gonna make noise together. At least 3, if not 4 of us all together. So we do the Nick and Friends, which I noticed you're wearing that shirt. So I get to participate in that and make some noise with the 3-string instrument. Last year on that same stage, we added it up. We had over 50 shows that weren't regular Nick and Friends or Dark Matter, weren't reoccurring shows in this back room. And my background with just learning and living and being being your own art project, surprising yourself every day. It's really cool to go from background of culinary, music, and then kind of discover how can we take, and even design. My mom had a home decor store, so a lot of design, a lot of construction. And how can we take these different elements and realize, like, oh my goodness, I can actually pull from all these 5 senses that I've tried to perfect and make better, and then apply them into this bar context, which is where the name 5 Bar comes from. It's, you know, the sight, or sound would be your first, you know, sense that you have when you're in utero as a child, free outside of the mother's womb. Like, you can hear, you know, and it's really fun to take these different elements, and one of them being music, and apply it into an experience that is a bar. And that's how I entertain myself, and that's how it makes it fun when I'm mopping and sweeping and doing the accounting.
Awesome.
Yeah, hey, thanks
so
for having
much.
me.
Thanks.
Awesome.
All right, Levi Anderson with the 5 Bar, 5 Bar, and then the Castle, musical stuff. Go over there, check it out. There's a great back room over there. I can sing in this key. I can see inside your skin. I can feel you thrill within. Tell me how and tell me when and tell me what to say. You're the sweetest thing I've seen. Cotton candy beauty queen. Here's a soda, come and lean on it, Connie Mae. Smile for us, let's hear the laugh. Can't be caught in photograph. You give your love, but never by half. Nah, you give it all away. Pick up your pack, zip up your coat. Careful not to pinch your throat. Line up your shoes, let's take a vote on it, Connie Mae. Well, you got more love in your itty bitty finger. Yeah, you got more love in your little baby toe than all of us put together. got more love in your itty bitty finger. Yeah, you got more love in your little baby toe. And all of us put together. Yeah, you got more love than you'll ever know. Go through your mind, near their speed, but soon you find they sneak up on you from behind and take your breath away. I could love you without cease, but you just catch and then release. I love you so, you little beast. Oh, kiss me, Connie Mae. Oh, Connie Mae. Yeah, you got more love in your itty bitty finger. Yeah, you got more love in your little baby toe. But all of us put together. Yeah, you got more love than you'll ever know. Yeah, you got more love than you'll ever know. Yeah, you got more love than you'll ever know. Thank you. All right, thanks again. Thanks to Levi for coming in for an interview. Svea with her poetry. Again, thanks to Sky and Ellie and Anson and Motts and Maggie's back there, I know. Who am I missing? Jasmine. Took everyone to put this thing together. I can hear your footsteps rise and fall down the back stairs like a basketball. Why you always running out the door? If you're drowning, swimming for shore, swimming for shore, swimming for shore. Come on, darling, I'm right across the hall from you, right across the hall from you. I could be the man that you wanna come home to, and you wanna come home to. I'll be the man you wanna come home to. I'll be the man you wanna come home to. All you need is a friendly smile, no jealousy, envy, suspicion, or guile. I could love you hard as wood. I could love you like a good man should, a good man could, a good man would. Darling, I'm right across the hall from you, right across the hall from you. I could be the man that you wanna come home to, and you wanna come home to. I'll be the man you wanna come home to. I'll be the man you wanna come home to. Everybody's hiding from a world gone mad. Everybody's telling everybody what to think. It's almost enough to make a drunk man drink. Knock on my door, I can't sing. Carry you gently through this hurricane. You could go out, risk it all, or sit on my couch watching basketball. Basketball, 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 basketball. Thank you. That's a newer one. That was written after a challenge. I asked my daughter for 4 words: a noun, verb, adverb, and adjective. And she gave us those, and then we went from that and put it out as a challenge at the Songwriters Night out in Clinton. Boxcars, if anyone's heard of that place. Every second Monday there is a kind of an open mic. It's a little bit of an invite, but some really, really good talent out there. So 2 or 3 or 4 of us wrote a song based on those 4 words. And that was so good that we're putting it on our album that we're working on right now. Where are we at on time? 7 minutes. Everybody says to trust your first impressions. You know first impressions often were a man. Mama never cried, Daddy always laughed. Try to find a smile in the family photograph. I can see the fire sitting on your shoulder, sitting on the shoulder of your frowning eyes. I can see the lightning resting on the shoulder, waiting for the thunder, cover up the lies. Mama never cried, Daddy always laughed. Try to find the smile in the family photograph. Time to kill the lights, time to close the curtains. Curtains in the hallway and the curtains in your room. You don't have to guess, cause you know for certain. Shadow in the doorway and bringing you balloons. Mama never cried, Daddy always laughed. Try to find a smile in the family photograph. Ever since you woke up, you've been having nightmares. Nightmares of the kind never turn to dreams. Throw away the toys, burn up all the high chairs. Something about this picture isn't what it seems. Mama never cried, Daddy always laughed. Try to find a smile in the family photograph. I could tell you stories, try and catch a firefly. We could both just sit here, neither say a word. Go and get the flashlight, point it at the night sky. We'll find ourselves a star no one's ever heard. Mama never cried, Daddy always laughed. Try to find a smile in the family photograph. Mama never cried, Daddy always laughed. Try to find a smile in the family photograph. Mama never cried, Daddy always laughed. Something about the picture isn't what it seems. Thank you. All right, we just got a couple minutes, so we're going to play a song and just let it play out. Again, thanks to everyone who helped put the show together. Thanks again to everyone, that amazing crowd out there. We've silenced them. We don't let them cheer or applaud or anything. all of their love. Read all the headstones, their epitaphs. Some get religious, some go for laughs. It ain't easy, this work that I do might make you queasy. Do it for you. Fat man coming, make it bigger. Everybody's looking for the grave digger. Well, I work in the daytime, I work after dark. We hoodlum out for a lark.